Hey there YouTube, this is the Master Shizzle and we're doing a recording of Terraria. So we're going to be playing a hardcore character. I'll just make it random here. I absolutely love this game. And... Here we go. That. Oh. And I forgot to make him hardcore. So we'll get another random one. No, 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 no. Ooh, old dude. Give him absolutely white hair. There we go. I like it. So, there we go, hardcore. Oh, you're freaking kidding me. I am just tired. There we go. And I forgot. Oh, fail. Okay, we really will remember this time. There we go. Okay. We have a character, he's named, he's a hardcore character. And I've already got the world pre-done. I really didn't want to make a video of all of the world building stuff that everybody does right at the start. So as you can see, I've already got a house worked up. We've got a bunch of chests and all of them are empty. Hopefully you guys will just take my word on all of these because I'm not going to click and pause on every one of them. But you get the idea. So, we've got a guide, and then we ended up getting a merchant during the building process, and that kind of sucked. I wouldn't. What to do? Death to zombies. I didn't really want to have a merchant right off the bat, but it really wouldn't have taken us that long to get that many coins anyway. I think you need, what, like 50 coins? Probably to get the merchant to arrive. So... we're just going to play through and see how many characters it takes to get through and defeat all 3 of the new bosses. So we're talking, ooh, lots of goodies. So we're going to defeat the Destroyer, and then the Twins, and then Skeletron Prime, all hardcore, all solo. If we get to that point, I doubt that we will. Really, I'll be surprised if we make it all the way to the Wall of Flesh. But we'll see how it goes. Get maybe a... There we go. Get some light out here. I'm going to gather up some wood. As you saw, the house was completely bare aside from the chests and some mannequins there, so we'll need to get a buttload of wood. Basically, I just went in with a throwaway character and did all of the house building stuff. And then a whole bunch of clay pots that I imported in from my legit characters. So, we've got a nice little garden here. Let me show you around the base real quick. So, we have a garden. Lots of pots. Planting probably 2 rows of day bloom in here, 2 rows of moon glow, 1 row of blink root, deathweed. Well, maybe 3 rows of day bloom and moon glow, and then 1 blink root, 1 deathweed. Then 2 water leaf, 2 fire blossom, and that should take care of all of that, and I am totally about to die. I'm sorry, I'm just not. And then there's some mud down here for doing our mushrooms later on. Excuse me. I'm just not used to doing a hardcore character. On Terraria, anyway. I'm doing a hardcore run-through of Diablo 2 right now. Got my boas on. Nurse Jenkins rocking the world. And she's doing pretty good. I've got her almost all the way through Nightmare level, and we're going to go on to Hell pretty soon. And I don't know. I felt the need to play through another round of Diablo 2, even though I've played the living crap out of it earlier. Back in the day when it was awesome and my computer could barely run it. I decided to give it another run through because I am wicked stoked for Diablo 3. You don't even know. I mean, seriously, you don't even know. You have no idea. It's going to be awesome. And it's daytime again. Collect some gel. Collect some wood. Some other stuff. I was very careful when I was building the house not to wander off to the side, either left or right or anywhere, so I can make sure to... Ooh! You see, we've got stuff like chests and iron ore sitting up here just in plain sight that I never bothered to get because I've never been here before. No matter how many times I hear it, I will never get tired of this overworld music. I love this stuff. And a huge lake. We're not going to worry about that. Let's try our luck in the other direction. And I'll show you guys around the house while we're there. Okay, so we've seen the garden, and I don't have any dirt. So we'll go up into the house. I like doing a sky base because it's just easier that way. Goblin invasions, things like that, will be all the way down here on the ground, and nothing is going to get through. It has the possibility of getting hit by meteors. Here is all of our NPC housing over here. And I moved the merchant down to my own little neck of the woods, so it'll be a lot quicker to sell stuff later on. And the chests and the NPCs, and then this whole bottom area here is going to be a crafting station. It'll be wicked awesome. But yeah, I prefer to have a sky base just because it's a little bit easier to maintain stuff. And it just looks cooler. I mean, you have a base that's freaking sitting there floating in the sky. How cool is that? And we got some more trees here. Get that one out of the bottom of the guide's house there. That's cool too. Harvesting and some slimes down below, and I'll get you in a second. And some mushrooms. Alright. So yeah, as of the time of this recording, it is Sunday evening. Gotta get up and go to work again tomorrow. Which is cool in and of itself. I really don't mind going to work that much anymore. I have a much better job than I used to have as far as the schedule goes. I don't really get as close to the people there. I mean, the one guy that I share an office with, he and I are really good friends in the first place. But for the most part, the people there, I mean, it's a professional, it's an office setting. So it's an office. People are very professional and very businesslike about it, so I don't really get that friendly with anyone that's there. And I kind of miss that. Like, working at a restaurant, it was nice being able to BS back and forth with your coworkers, just shoot the breeze, as it were. And something I wish I could do more often. But that's alright. I went to a poker game on Friday night with some friends of mine. They invited me along. It was awesome. Ended up losing, but just barely. And the guy that took me out of the game ended up being the one that beat everybody else for the title anyway, so I really didn't feel too bad. Though next time I get a poker game going, I really want to do some dealer's choice. Not that I don't like Texas Hold'em, it's just playing Texas Hold'em for 3 hours straight, 4 hours straight, 5 hours straight, it kind of wears on you after a while. And there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. Okay, we probably got enough wood here. We will need a workbench. Boom. We will need a furnace, which we need stone for. I was forgetting something. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, the playthrough, I'm going to be doing some exploring and things like that, but mostly just grabbing the necessities to survive. Like you saw with the house, I'm building the house up off camera just so that we can focus more on the exploration and going and jumping around and killing stuff and watching me die in horrible, horrible, careless ways. Which really is the whole point of a Let's Play in the first place. What are we up to? 20, 21. I can't remember if it's 20 stone or 25 that I need. But either way, that'll be enough. Okay. Oh, and another slime. And Pinky! Pinky! Oh, man. Oh, that sucks. His Pinky is too short for the short sword. That is ironic as hell. If I was wearing a normal sword, it probably would have done fine. But because it's a short sword, it's too short. Or he's too short. But I don't know. And I'm really not sure if that's ironic either. I found out, like, I've been kind of using the term a lot lately, ironic. Like, everything has been ironic lately. 125, are you kidding me? Yeah, this is going to not, yeah. That'll take all day and not even be worth it at the end. It's just money. Screw it. But yeah, I found out, or didn't find out, I realized I'd been using the term ironic a lot. Like, describing things as ironic, left and right and sideways. And so I've been trying to watch myself to make sure that things that I describe as ironic are actually ironic, and not some other term that would fit better. I know sardonic comes to mind. Sardony is kind of like irony, and I'm still not sure to this day exactly what the difference is between something being ironic and sardonic. I'll have to look it up, but... And what am I missing to make a sawmill? I know you need it. No, I closed off that way. I know you need a chain. 2 iron bars and an iron chain. Okay. What else do you make with the chain? The chandeliers and the grapple. Oh, okay, we knew that already. Give me back my chain. Bastard. Doo-doo. Alright, so that's the basic setup. We got an anvil. Oh, and Pinky's still out here. Which reminds me, I should probably get something other than the copper butt sword. And wooden sword. Rock on. I'm not even going to sell that. I'm going to throw it away. Such is my disdain. Disdain. And the potions, I always try to keep my potions on the very top left so that they'll, you know, when you hit the quick heal button, they'll, you know, take them out of the right slot. Nothing worse than when you've got an empty spot in your bar up here and you accidentally pick up, like, a mushroom or something. So then you're running around and you got your potions going on. You're, oh, we're going a quick heal, and you eat a mushroom instead, and then you're left with, instead of 10 life out of 400, you're left with 120 life out of 400. 120, 10, 30 life out of it. There we go. I'm smart. And it's going to take all day, but a lot shorter than before. At least I don't have to wait for him to jump every time. Ooh, crit. What did I get? Oh, I got an annoying wooden sword? What's up with that? Yeah, screw that. I'm just gonna sell it off, make a new one. Alright, well, with that kill of Pinky, it means that we would have gotten a merchant up in here anyway, so we don't have to worry about that. And that one's just a plain wooden sword. Annoying, minus 14, minus 16 speed. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Dull wooden sword. Okay. I was going to craft a bunch. Ooh, powerful wooden bow. Daddy-like. Yeah, I was just going to craft a bunch of them and try to get good mods on at least one or two, but yeah, we're not going to do that. So, we are going to make a side passage here. And okay. Ooh! And some more iron ore. That's neighborly, that is. I like it. Okay, so we have iron. We did an anvil, and we're going to want to make a better pickaxe. We want to make better weaponry. We need armor. We need all sorts of other stuff. But to get all that in a much speedier fashion, we're going to dive down a little bit. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Make some wooden platforms real quick. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay. If I remember right. Yep. There we go. And we'll just do it like that so I don't have to remember where. Uh-oh. Something is glowing. Looks like... Oh, hey, it's a demon altar. Awesome. So yeah, I don't like wasting that much iron in the early game to make an iron pickaxe because you need iron for, like, everything early on. But on the other hand, it might be worth it in the long run just to not have the reduced range that you get with the copper pickaxe, because you can only, you can only mine 5 blocks up above your head, rather than with all the other pickaxes and the drills and stuff you can mine 6. And that alone makes it worth it. Whereas going from the iron pickaxe to the silver pickaxe makes absolutely no sense. Since pretty much every block that you hit gets destroyed in the same number of whacks. It's maybe slightly faster, I think, but... I mean, by the time you have enough to get... Holy crap, look at all the iron ore. But yeah, by the time you have enough to get a silver pickaxe, you might as well use the silver for other stuff. I mean, silver armor is so much more useful. So yeah, we're going to skip pretty much the entire tier of silver equipment, except for maybe armor, depending on if we get some, if we don't. If we find a couple gravitation potions somewhere, we might use those to go look for a floating island or somewhat. Yeah, see this? I can't mine that stuff without jumping. 2, 3... There we go. And I'm going to mine down first, because we got a little bit of a barrier here and it's faster. Alright. Looks like we're at the very start of a cavern system here. So, I'm going to pause the recording, we'll split the video there, and then we will see you next time and play some more Terraria Hardcore. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Peace.